project, and this is called the Candy Bar Project. So pretty much the students will be using data that I've given them on candy bars to determine which candy bar gets them the most for their money. And they'll be working in groups of 4, so it is a collaborative project. And the understanding of the line of best fit and the understanding of how to use the program called Minitab is necessary for this project. And after they do the project, they'll be writing a paper on it in a group and pretty much explaining, why they picked that candy bar and pretty much defending their answer. So the question is, pretty much, you're at a store and you're looking for a candy bar to buy, and you've decided that you've got it down to 12 candy bars. You don't know which one you want, and then you decide you want to know which one gets you the most for your money. So they're pretty much going to be comparing the cost and the weight, so in ounces, of each candy bar, and they'll be graphing the line of best fit to do that. And so this is what Minitab looks like, and they'll be pretty much inputting the data into these cells, which will kind of look like something like this. So they'll do like the type, and then the weight in ounces, and the cost. So it's going to look something like that, and they'll just pretty much put the data in here, and once they do that, they'll go up to statistics and they'll do line of best fit, and it pretty much graphs it for them. And then it's going to look something like this. And through this, they're going to be able to decipher which one they think is the one that gets them the most for their money. So this meets the requirements for the Alabama core standards for 8th grade math. And they pretty much have to use functions to model relationships between quantities, so that's what they're doing. They're using the function of a best fit line to compare the relationship between 2 different, or 12 different, in this case, types of candy bars. And then another one is describe quantitatively the function of the relationship between 2 quantities, so analyzing a graph. So like I said, they're analyzing the graph of line of best fit, which meets one of the core standards.
Alrighty. Next, we're going to go over the calendar for the Candy Bar Project. It's spread out over a week, and after they've gone through the week, on the next Monday they'll be given the chance to earn extra points for presenting their project. But on Monday they'll use Minitab to collect their data. They will also use the line best fit, but you got to use Minitab before. And on Tuesday they'll start their paper. Students will interpret the data from the previous day to show the best value candy bar. They will start writing their papers. By this point, they've figured out which candy bar they're going to use and which one they think is the best for their money. On Wednesday, they'll work on their paper. They'll include the data, Minitab outputs, and their reasoning behind their choice of candy bar. Rough draft should be done by the end of this class period. On Thursday, they do peer review. Each group will choose another group to trade papers with. Review papers will be returned to groups before the class period ends. By this time, they're kind of wrapping up their paper and figuring out the last steps that they need to take to have the best paper. On Friday, they finish their papers, and students will make any necessary changes. Final papers are due at the end of this class. And like I said, the following Monday, they'll be given a chance to present it for extra points on their project.
All right. Now that you know the calendar and the overview, let's go over the checklist for the project. For this checklist, we want to go over several topics like does this project focus on significant content? Does the core of the project teach the designated skills, like knowing how to compare different prices and break stuff like that down? Does it incorporate technology? is this technology relevant in today's world? I would say that it is. I mean, mini tab shows you how to break down certain groups of numbers and data. Does this project require collaboration? Does this reinforce group participation? I'd say it collaborates on the level that they help each other out as far as reviewing their work, which I think is very important, especially for reflection. Is a public audience included? Does this teach key public speaking skills? Does 21st century competency, does it involve it? Does this project teach it? 21st century valuable skills, I would say so, because it's always good to know how to use money and how to compare different prices, because you can use that for anything you're buying. Does this project help students have a better understanding of the project or subject? Do students see the need to gain knowledge, understand concepts, and apply skills? I would think so they know that they aren't getting ripped off. Is the project engaging? As far as engaging goes, I would say so, because it involves something, just about every kid likes candy bars. I mean, who doesn't want to work with that? Like I said, are the students interested about the project? Is it reflection time to review their own work present, to teach students how to be self-sufficient, self-reflective? I'd say so, because they have to, they have the rough draft that they got to make, and then they have to go through and make the final draft, which they have to reflect on their previous work, and they also have to work on each other's work. So I'd say that this project does cover a lot of the items on the checklist.